Actual jersey that's this picture. So that's that jersey. My mom's going to frame it for me for Christmas, but that is that jersey. It's probably worth a pretty good amount of money.
And that year was?
92. That's my freshman year when we beat them there. But that's that jersey with the 100 years. I mean, that's it. I just dug it out.
A piece of history forever stamped into the minds of Gamecock fans. Steve Taneyhill, the freshman quarterback at South Carolina, took down the Tigers inside Death Valley in 1992 and again in '94. He was part of the first team at South Carolina to win a bowl game. His time with the Gamecocks can still be seen inside Williams-Brice with his record-setting stats on display.
That's what's on the stadium. That's my name inside the stadium. They did a plaque for that.
In 2006, Taneyhill was inducted into the Gamecock Athletics Hall of Fame. It's been 26 years, but on Saturday night, he will once again walk out onto the field in front of tens of thousands of Gamecock fans in Columbia.
Well, I'm going to be the celebrity starter this week. So before the game, I go out there and get the crowd, kind of into it with the Gamecocks.
There's one thing for sure, the fans will be rocking on Saturday night under the lights.
Oh, there's no doubt. And if they think last week was, it has no comparison. I mean, even the Florida game was kind of crazy, but this is a different, and I came from Pennsylvania, so I didn't really understand either, but we won our first game up there in '92, and our fans rushed the field. And it was crazy. But that's what this is like. It's a different game, especially this year. No game last year, and just the way our seasons have gone, I think it's going to be an electric atmosphere in the stadium on Saturday night.
Taneyhill says every time he's watched this game from the sidelines, the Gamecocks have gone 7-1.
So hopefully, we'll make it 8-1.
It's not going to be easy for the Gamecocks. Taneyhill knows it, but says he has a good feeling about this year's matchup.
Well, Clemson has a great defense. Now, they got a lot of guys injured, but their defense is one of the top in the country. So we're going to have to score some points. Clemson showed a lot last week by scoring a lot of points against a pretty good Wake Forest team. So how that game goes, I think on offense, we got to run the football. But that Clemson-Carolina game always comes down to a turnover here or a special teams play here. And hopefully the ball bounces our way. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be there. And hopefully the guys will be ready, no question. It's just such a big game. Hopefully when that ball bounces on that crazy play, it'll bounce our way.
Taneyhill credits the players as well as the staff on their fight and drive to keep pushing this season.
Well, I think the guys have fought the whole time. We had the comeback kind of and win at the end against East Carolina, and they're going to a bowl. They're bowl eligible. And then the win at Vandy, even though it was Vandy, just how they fought, and then we beat Florida. Obviously, their coach gets fired, but then we beat Auburn. And here we are with 6 wins, and I think the team has really done a good job of just fighting every week and not probably listening to the outside noise about how bad they are. And here they are, bowl eligible, coming off a year when they had 2 wins. So I give Coach Beamer and his staff a lot of credit to get where we are. I don't think we're that talented. We've got a lot of holes, but he's made believers out of them, and I mean, it's been fun to watch. The last 2 home games have been crazy, and I'm happy for the team, especially the kids that stayed. You got some super seniors that this was it for them, and they hung around, and to go to a bowl is fun.
Of course, there's been a lot of talk about Coach Beamer. Taneyhill believes Beamer has a really good opportunity at South Carolina.
I think because he's young and it's his first chance. He said it last week. But when Virginia Tech job opened, I'm not going there. I want to do my own thing. That was my dad. This is my dream job. And I think it makes a big difference. Nothing against Coach Muschamp, but he kind of had a chance at Florida. And this was his second go around. This is Coach Beamer's, this is his job. And I think you can feel that, and especially how we've played. I think the kids believe him. Saturday night I was there. When we threw the touchdown to the fullback, I watched. And Coach Beamer ran down the sidelines and jumped into the pile of players. I mean, that told me a lot about him. And I'm behind him. I think he's got all the right things to take us to the top.
It's a rivalry that's not only about bragging rights, but it's a game that can change the whole momentum of a program. A lot of recruits and future players will be watching on Saturday night.
No question. It gets us 7 wins, a better bowl game, probably a Florida bowl game. His first try and a win. So there's a lot riding on this game. If they don't win, I think it's still a successful season. But if they win on Saturday, it just takes it up one notch. And it's something they can use the whole season, the whole off season, to build on. Is, hey, you go to both teams at the beginning of the season, Clemson's ranked number 2, and we're predicted to win 3 games. And look here at the end, if we beat them, it's a big turn of events from preseason, that's for sure.